It's not your imagination. No, you're not black American. You wonder why they call you Jamaican when you're above all the other nations. It's not your imagination. No, you're not a Haitian. You wonder why they call you Puerto Rican when you're above all the other nations. It's not your imagination. They just wanna keep us down. They don't wanna see us with the crown. Judah mourneth in the gates thereof languish. They are blackened to the ground, yeah. They keep us low-key, red that and no see. It's more to you than them dreads and them gold tee. I never cut my beard, forget a gold tee. God your spirit like a goalie.
Hey, let's go to the Mattel article. Let's go to the Mattel article because we strapped for time already. Let's go to the Mattel article and see what Esau's out here doing. And we keep telling y'all, man, we got to find a way to get our kids out of these schools and to separate from this country's ways,
right?
Because they might not get you, but they gonna try to get the next generation.
Yeah, that's what they aiming for.
That's who they aiming for.
Think about it. They ain't gonna get my 99-year-old great grandma to make herself a transsexual.
Right.
That ain't happening.
Right.
They aiming for these kids.
They gonna get them too. Look what they doing. Pull that article, man. Pull that article up. The Mattel. Look at this. Look at that. Mattel just launched a gender-inclusive doll line.
Wow.
Oh, hell no.
You know what that means? That's them dolls you can't tell if it's a boy or a girl.
Right.
Hey, play the video. Let's see what the video got to say.
Hybrid doll.
Those them Malik Yobas.
Malik Yoba.
That's exactly what they are. All right. Hey, let's read the article to it. Okay, is it pulled up?
Yeah.
There we go. Turn it up.
Goodness.
Where's sound at, man?
Wow.
Back out, man.
Half dressed, half
Back out. I can't hear it. We can't hear it. We need sound on all tabs, man. Just all tabs. Run it back. Let's play that.
Mattel has some new dolls for kids. Have you heard about these? And they downplay whether it's a boy or a girl doll. They're called creatable dolls. They're aimed at parents of now, a generation that often they don't want their kids having stereotypes imprinted into every single thing around them. I mean, you think about the way that Barbie and Ken really defined what men and women should look like for decades, and you could see that in the dolls, in the kids. They're less gendered, which in a way is kind of like the way kids are. There's pants or skirts for everyone who wants them. There's long hair for anyone. It is not just for girls. Long hair is for anybody who wants it, and the kids get to choose. Yeah,
these dolls come with 2 wigs, short hair or long hair, longish hair.
Yeah.
And the kids get to decide, oh, I want you to wear this.
Yeah. I think one thing interesting, one of the criticisms is it social engineering, but then I think, well, isn't the Barbie and Ken kind of a social engineering too? You just didn't even think about it. Anyway, there's a lot, it's very thought-provoking.
No, it's not. Not at all. It ain't thought-provoking. It's wickedness. It's sin, man. It's an abomination.
That's right.
Damn.
That's crazy, man. That is crazy. We got to watch out, man. You got to watch out what your kids are watching on TV. You can't just put you know how a lot of these ostrich mamas and these deadbeat daddies used to just put the kids in front of the TV or put them in front of the computer and turn on cartoons for them? You cannot do that stuff no more. It might say rated G, and it might have a whole damn backstory of a gender fluid little boy in there that acts like a little girl the whole time, brainwashing your child, man.
And it's a big smoke screen. It ain't no such thing as gender neutral, because the little girls are dressed like boys, and the little boys are dressed like girls. You just flip flopping. It ain't like you can't. You know what I'm saying?
You know what that is? You flip flop. It's called confusion.
Ain't no gender neutral.
That's exactly what it is. It's called confusion.
Hey, get Job 14:4.
Bring it out.
Get Job 14:4.
Can't even let your little girl play, your little boy play with dolls no more. And you know how much Israel been pushing for dolls to be brown and things like that to give their kids some kind of self-confidence. So now they start making brown dolls, and now they make them gender fluid for your ass. Ain't that something?
That's some nasty stuff.
That's to go against exactly what we teaching. All right, we push the black image is, that's the supreme image.
Right, to love your skin.
What they do now, they counterattack with this foolishness right here. We at war, y'all. If you didn't know, we are at war.
Now you know.
Break it out.
Job chapter 14 and verse 4.
Read.
Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean?
Because you got to understand what America doing. Barbies, just like the lady said, Barbies used to establish what a little girl should be like. Should be feminine. Now they trying to say, well, they don't have to be little girls anymore. Now they can be gender neutrals. Now they can have a wig and a haircut.
Gender fluid.
Gender fluid.
One day you can be a boy, the next day you can be a girl. If you feel
like it. They trying to make something clean out of what God said is disgusting as hell. God said it ain't never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. What it's gonna lead to? It's gonna lead to HIV. It's gonna lead to new diseases. I'm gonna tell you, the Lord say He gonna strike you with stuff that you ain't never heard of. We scared of AIDS and HIV. This new generation, new diseases gonna come from this. You believe that? The Lord will strike up some new diseases to plague Israel behind for following His madness.
You best believe it. God got some stuff in store. Cause that's why they call him, what they call him in the book of Job? The King of Terror.
King of Terror.
That means God got diseases that He can plague you with that ain't even on the earth. He got ways to kill you that ain't even been heard of. That's waiting in the wing for when this type of wickedness come up. I want to unleash this type of death on the earth to let them know that that's from me. That came from me.
Cap, those are those 1 in a million rare diseases. Oh, no one else got it.
For real. Because even in herpes upgrade too, that was what? Herpes complex, simplex. They got how many names behind it now?
I try to.
Bro, it's so much diseases. Not only you get from the food, the air, and now you adding abominations to this thing. Man, the Most High got something for this generation.
It's almost
got something for all of them that follow this way.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this. Watch this. It get worse. Go to the next picture. Go to the picture. Pull up the picture there. Watch this. Watch this. Hold on to your seats, FCN. Watch this. Hold on to your seats. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this now. I'll make sure I don't fall out.
Oh, wait a minute.
Pull up that picture that we got in there, man.
Oh, wait a minute.
Officer Judah.
Oh man.
Come on now.
Buddies.
What the hell is this?
Damn.
Talk buddies.
Come on now.
Wow.
Come on, man. 5 stars.
Tuck buddy. That sounds like
Tuck buddy kids. Keep going down.
That sound like some pedophilia stuff, boy.
Hey,
You know what that do?
pair of draws,
It help you conceal the print.
Tuck buddies.
Right, it helps you tuck that thing
tuck
up.
your stuff.
Yeah, you tuck it.
Tuck it. So you can wear a dress and it don't poke out.
There you go.
Go back to it, man.
There's some words at the bottom of it, wasn't it? At that other one.
Look at this, $130.
Give me Ecclesiastes. Scroll down some on that picture. Scroll down. Look at that.
There you go.
To the right. Transgender panties for kids.
Wow.
What in the hell? To tuck your stuff, man.
Yeah, so tuck your buddy.
That's
That's what they were. Tuck your buddy. Tuck your buddy up under there, man, so nobody sees it, man.
Nasty stuff.
Hey, go to the next picture. Go to the next picture. I want them to see it.
Sheesh.
And that's crazy because if the boy know he's a girl or supposed to be a girl, why he has to tuck his thing in?
Right. That's because they know.
That's until they.
You know, they say their spirit is a woman, but their body came out as a man.
Yeah, man. The doctor on that day felt like calling me a boy.
Man, all of them gonna burn, man.
Hey, pull up that next picture. Show the people the next picture. Look at this. Transgender MTF. I don't know what that is. Tuck Buddies Kids. Short style underwear with cotton lining in the front for transgender kids.
Wow.
3-pack of Tuck Buddies.
For kids?
For kids,
That's
dude.
Oh, man.
I got a scripture.
Hold on. Let me get this scripture first. Second Ezra 14.
Bring it out, man.
14 and let's go to 16.
Hey, man, if you don't believe
That's
that
crazy.
this is Babylon the Great, man,
You better believe it.
you better start believing
Hey,
it,
the
man.
prophets warned us.
Yeah.
We're going to read it right now.
2nd Esdras chapter 14 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
For yet greater evils.
What?
Greater evils.
Come on.
Than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
So remember now, that was the time of Ezra, the prophet. Imagine the evils that they were going through.
Right.
The atrocities.
Right.
And then the angel told them, listen, greater evils than this is soon to come. Read on.
For look how much the world shall be weaker through age. So much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein.
You see that? So the prophets already prophesied. At the time, as we approach the end times, evils will multiply.
Best believe it. Best believe it. And the thing about this is what, you know how the Bible says there's nothing new under the sun?
Right.
Check this. Go to Wisdom of Solomon 14, and I want to read verse, let's read verse 26.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14 and verse 26. Disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good turns, defiling of souls, changing of kind.
Is what?
Changing of kind.
God said there's nothing new under the sun, man. They've been changing of kind since Esau came into power.
Right.
Remember, it says in the, when Alexander the Greeks came into power, it said wickedness multiplied on the face of the earth. They started changing of kind. Babylon and all of it was changing it. They didn't have the tuck buddies or the procedure to chop it off and all and give them a woman body part. But what they did was what? They dressed man up in women clothes. Remember them Romans used to say, man, the most purest body part of a human being is a young boy's butthole.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why you got all them Greek statues and stuff with little babies.
Right, they all naked.
Yeah, they all naked and babies are you got the Pope and stuff holding on the little babies down here by his crotch and stuff. They've been doing that.
They're trying to bring it back.
Oh yeah, they trying to bring it back.
Hard job.
And in Maccabees, it said that we love the Grecians' ways above all.
Yep.
Right? Our people love to do more than what they did.
Yep.
Give me Job chapter 15 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
Because the reason why they don't follow the ways of the Father is because they trust in every other nation. Read that for me.
What verse?
Job 15:15.
Job chapter 15 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
Behold, he putteth no trust in his saints.
So our people put no trust in the saints. They put no trust in the laws of God, doing what God exactly told us to do. Read.
Yea, the heavens are not clean in his sight.
So the laws is not what they want to do. We don't have to do that. I want to do what everybody else do. Read.
How much more abominable and filthy is man.
So we see this transgender tuck buddy draws. That is filthy, coming from the Edomites, the white people, the people that is above us that we want to be like.
Yeah.
How much more filthy is man? Read.
Which drinketh iniquity like water.
That's crazy.
And you know the proof of that
Cold
too?
precept.
If you look at these athletes, what they make these athletes do? They do the photo shoots with them all naked.
Yeah. The Sports Illustrated
What
got
is it?
that
Sports Illustrated?
the naked edition every year.
Right.
Having naked Israelites' bodies all over the front cover and stuff, man. That's that's that Greek stuff, man.
Cap, let me get a script real quick.
Bring it out.
Because the scriptures say God has made man upright.
Oh yeah,
right?
bring it out.
Let me get Romans 1 and 25 real quick.
Bring it out.
Because the way we're gonna find out something. Read that real quick.
Romans chapter 1 and verse 25.
Bring it out.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Read on.
And worship and serve the creature more than the creator.
So we're looking at who changed the truth of God into a lie.
Yep,
Right
that's
now,
right.
we're looking at them. They changing the truth of God into a lie because God has said that he made man upright.
Yep.
So now we watching over here that they're saying that you can be whatever you want to be and worship the creature more than the creator. Oh, they just children. You ain't got to worry about it. They just figuring themselves out.
Right.
Hey, you know what else that worshiping the creature more than the creator is? A baby can come out his or her mother womb and tell you what he is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And you worship that
I know
baby.
God
and tell
gave
him.
me a penis, but I'm I'ma tell you I'm a woman.
Yep.
Right.
That's worshiping the creature more than the creator.
That's my baby.
Hey, go to Ecclesiastes 7:29, because you brought it up, Officer Uriel. We're gonna show you the Bible's a true book, and we living in the last days.
That's right.
Read that. Ecclesiastes 7:29.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 29.
Bring it out.
Lo, this only have I found, that God hath made man upright.
That means when he said, let us make man in our image, he made a man.
That's
and
right.
put a man's spirit inside of him.
Right.
And Adam knew that he was a man. And then he made Eve, and Eve knew she was a woman, and then she knew Adam was her husband. And she was to bring forth children and multiply on the earth. She knew her role. God said that I made man upright, but in their wickedness, in them worshiping the creator, the creature more than the creator, they did what? Read on.
But they have sought out many inventions.
Tuck buddies. Tuck buddies is many inventions. Hey, and I'd even pull up. You know what they got for lesbian women? They've got a cup where they can stand up and pee.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yes.
Wait a minute. What?
It started off as a thing on Wish, where when you go out camping, it was set up for them to do that. But then next thing you know, they adopted it. The ABC boys.
Oh,
they adopted.
I understand. So they put a cup in there.
Right.
It's a cup with a little. It looked like a oil spray,
like a funnel.
Right, like an oil funnel.
That's some nasty stuff, bro.
And they can stand up and use the restroom. That's evil inventions.
Hey, let me land back off that. Get some Rock 1511. Hey, that's some nasty stuff, man.
Some wicked.
I'd be damn if I'm walking through somewhere, man, and a woman standing up like this. She look back. What's up, dog? What's up, man?
What up, bro?
Hey, what's up, bro?
No.
What the play be?
You know them dykes don't wash them cups either. Hey, read that script, bro.
Yeast infection.
Sirach 15:11. Read that.
Sirach chapter 15 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
Say not thou, it is through the Lord that I feel away.
Don't say God made me this way. God made me as the spirit of a woman, but the genitals of a man.
You're right.
God made me this way. Read on.
For thou oughtest not to do the things that he hated.
So it's something that we doing that God hates, but we said God made us that way. Watch this. Read on.
Say not thou, he hath caused me to err.
Don't say that the Lord caused you to like men. If you a man that like men, if you a same gender loving man, like Yoba, what's the dude name? Malik Yoba. We're all part of the God body. Right. A man and a woman. Right. No. Read, bro.
For he have no need.
Read it again. He have what?
For he have no need of the sinful man.
Why would the Lord make you a sinful person when the Lord say, I don't need that?
Right.
Read on.
The Lord hated.
The Lord what?
The Lord hated.
The Lord hated
all abomination.
Tuck buddies is abomination. Read.
Right. Yeah.
And they that fear God love it not.
Transgenders is abomination.
Right.
Tuck buddies is abomination.
That's right.
Same gender Barbies is an abomination. And God said he hates it.
He hates that thing, man.
Preset.
He hates that thing.
Burn, y'all.
Hey, to land back off at Wisdom of Solomon 14:9. Wisdom of Solomon 14:9. Go ahead.
That's the very definition of God, all-knowing, all-powerful.
Right.
Why would God make something that he... Oops, my bad.
Right. Oh, I made a mistake. I put you in the wrong body.
Right.
Oh, damn. Send him back up. Send him back for a refund.
Hey, send my plate back. I ain't got the wrong
But then they say, the Lord don't make mistakes.
Right.
Well, everybody know that the Lord don't make mistakes.
Right.
But for your case, he made the most biggest mistake he could ever make.
Right.
Gave you the wrong genitals.
Hey, read that, man.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14 and verse 9. For the ungodly and his ungodliness.
The ungodly and his ungodliness. That same gender-loving man, that tuck buddy, whatever you want to call it, gender fluid. That's ungodly and his ungodliness. Read.
Are both alike.
They both alike.
Hateful unto God.
They what?
Hateful unto God.
If you in that type type of lifestyle, God hates that thing, and He's hating you right now because you are not doing what He created you to do. Right. You're not being fruitful and multiplying. Right. You're not following in the proper order that He made you as, to be a wife to a husband or a husband to a wife. You're not following in that proper order. Therefore, you on the hateful side of God.
Hey, if you a transgender person, you can never complain about black on black crime. You can't complain about white man killing black man because you doing the same thing. You killing your own people by not producing more of you.
Bring it out.
That's what you doing. You on the same side as Esau. Killing your people by not producing more of you.
Bring it out. Heavy. Hey, go to James 1 and 13. Let me show you this.
All the way down.
Have all of the seats. Read that, James 1 and 13.
James chapter 1 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God.
God made me to like the stature of a man.
Right.
I'm a man with wide shoulders, and God just made my eyes attracted to a wide back. Go ahead, man.
For God cannot be tempted with evil. Neither tempteth he any man.
He ain't gonna tempt you with evil. He's not gonna make you like the same kind of gender that you are. God won't do that.
Bring it out.
Read on.
But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed.
That's you doing that on your own. That's you watching SpongeBob cartoons. That's you watching My Little Son's a Princess. That's you playing with Mattel gender fluid Barbie dolls. That is you doing that and growing up into that. God didn't make you that way. He made you upright.
It started off, before they got to all of this, it started off, remember a couple years ago we did a class where the Edomite was talking about something, you can't change your baby's diapers. They got to give you permission.
Yeah, they babies.
Babies. It started out with the babies, and you got to get permission to change.
I'm telling you, like you say, Captain Gab, man, that pedophile love is on its way. It is on its way.
Love is love.
Right.
And that means
there's no age
40-year-old can go after your 3-year-old.
Yep.
Right. Love is love.
Hey, pull up that last picture. I want to show you what one of the comments said about those tuck buddies.
That's a nice
Pull up the comment and watch how young they are right here. Pull the comment up for the people, man. Let's see what we got there. Read that for us, soldier.
My 5-year-old, my five and a half year old trans daughter has pretty much always presented as female.
5.5 years old. Go ahead.
As an infant, everyone assumed she was a baby girl.
So what does that matter?
Right.
What the hell does that matter?
Wow.
You must know this a boy. You know what? She's 5.5. Might as well make him a girl.
Right,
Because as an infant, most babies, you can't really tell unless they got on a skirt or a dress.
Right, especially when they come out, man.
Skirt or pants, right.
Especially if they got longer hair. You know, you really can't tell till their features start to show up.
Right.
Go ahead. Go back to that. Yeah.
Around 5, after transition, she really started noticing she really started noticing her penis more.
That don't even make damn sense. What in the hell? Hey, man, I'm telling you, man, these Edomites are crazy, dog. I'm telling you, man. That's why God said, give me Proverbs 3:31. I'm telling you, man, these dudes they are crazy, man. Give me that Proverbs 3:31.
And you know what it was, Cat, right? He woke up and it stuck out.
You remember that movie? What's it called? Baby Day Out. Baby's Day Out.
Baby's Day Out.
Yeah, but before that, when he was still in the stomach or whatever, he was like, "What is that? How am I going to drink from that?" Or whatever the case may be. Look who's talking. Look who's talking. Yeah.
Millennials don't know that.
Hey, read that scripture, man.
Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Don't choose this man's ways, man, because they are perverse. They are sick. They are satanic, man. God says don't choose them. Go ahead.
Hey, Cap, watch this. To land back off what you're saying, Isaiah 1:9 real quick.
Oh, yeah. Bring it out.
Real quick. Isaiah
You can't
1:9.
choose this man's ways, man, because it leads you to nothing but ungodliness, and it makes God pissed off at us,
That's
man.
right. And you know what?
Right.
You letting society run your household. Right. Because what the mother said was everyone thought he was a girl, so I just said, yeah, you're a girl. No! What everybody got to say don't mean nothing in my eyes.
Right.
Destroy that child, man.
Isaiah,
Bring that up.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant.
Except the prophets be here today. Read on.
We should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
The process of generation, we would have lost ourselves. Through a process of generation, we would have lost ourselves through envying our oppressors.
Yep.
So if we wasn't here today to teach you and let you know, according to God, that this is an abomination, all of us would have been falling into that.
believe it.
All of us.
Everybody would have been tucking their buddy.
Hey, they would have been tucking it or cutting it.
Right.
Wow, man.
Cutting it.
Hey, they gonna have a song about that thing.
Tucking your buddy, man.
Thinking real hard. Damn. What?
Nah, man. They
gonna
tucking
have a
my
song
buddy,
about that
man. Nah, buddy. They tucking my buddy. Go back to that. Go back to that daggone picture, man. Read that. It says there was a lot of what? Oh, no. It says her penis more and complaining. Read that part.
And complaining about it, bothering her in all kinds of different ways.
You know what it was?
Yeah.
He couldn't sleep on his stomach.
Go back, man. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy, man.
It was
Y'all crazy, man.
Okay.
There was a lot of adjustment in public, like during ballet class.
Oh, that's the first one. That's the first mistake. Don't put your damn kids in ballet, them damn leotards that they be putting on.
You know what it was? The male instinct popped up when the girl bent over in front of him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is a problem.
What is this? I can believe that. Esau, the 5.5-year-old's a little perv. He ain't worried about playing. That's something nasty. Hey, read on.
Like during ballet class. Why? Always during ballet class.
Why? Well, I wonder why. All the little girls around him. Yeah. Go ahead.
Which often led to me feeling anxious about her outing herself unintentionally.
So this Edomite purposely had that little boy walking around looking like a little girl to the point where everybody else thought it was a little girl. Wow. And she didn't want it to come out that it was actually a little boy. Go ahead.
So you said what? She was hiding it?
Yeah. She made that little boy look like a little girl to where everybody thought it was a girl.
Right, and what you said, officer, that's exactly what happened, because if ain't nothing happened downstairs with the little boy, everybody still would have thought it was a little girl. Right. Mm-hmm. But they grew and got whatever, and they, oh, snap, that's not a girl.
So started wearing
Yeah.
And you know when they got to go to the restroom, what do little kids do when they got to go to the restroom? What do? They grab themselves.
Right.
They let you know, hey. So we started grabbing that little thing. You're like, oh, don't do that. They're going to find out your boy.
Little Gabby, what are you holding under those tights?
These nuggets.
These nuggets. Hey, read that second paragraph.
When she first tried these undies, she looked up at me so excited and literally said, "Mama, these fix all my problems."
That's when you should have slapped her. Damn. Slap.
Go ahead. Now our only problem is keeping them washed.
Go ahead.
He wants to wear only these now. We are ordering enough to replace all.
Hey, go back to the next picture. This is how you know that comment came from Esau. Go back to the next picture. Scroll that. How much do they cost? Go back. $60 a page. You know that's Esau with that kind of money. You know where we get our draws from, man. We go straight to Walmart. 5-pack, 7-pack.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, Negroes,
like $10.
Hey, Negroes go to the Dollar Tree and buy some Scotch tape. They'll tape that thing down for $2, bro.
Hey, man, don't envy your oppressor. Don't follow his ways, man, because this is Babylon. Give me Revelation 11:8 before we go to commercial, man. I got to bring this out,
Bring it
man.
out.
Revelation 11:8.
Revelation chapter 11 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city.
That great city is Babylon the Great, aka America in the Bible. And our body laying in the street is us walking around like the zombies that we are, the walking dead. Right. Go ahead.
Which spiritually is called Sodom.
Which is what?
Sodom and Egypt.
This place is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. This is the place where they pushing homosexuality, transgender,
Right,
and it's the place that the Israelites served bondage,
slavery.
just like they did in the physical land of Egypt. And we all know what happened to the physical land of Sodom, right?
Right.
God burnt it off the face of the earth. And it's the same thing that's going to happen to this. So do not get caught up in the ways of America.
That's right.
Do not.
And that's heavy though. Oh, I'm gonna cut you off. That's heavy, Cal. You just brought a heavy point right there. We got to deal with the same standards or the same things we were dealing with in Egypt.
Yep.
And we got to deal with the same things that was going on in Sodom
Best
and Gomorrah.
believe it.
Right.
That's why Christ said, "He that endureth to the end shall be saved." Because now you got to deal with triple, quadruple the amount of sin that has never been at one place at one time.
Never,
like this.
never.
Damn.
This is and this is look at this. How do you know this is where it talks about this is mystery Babylon the Great. Our people have no idea that this is actually the hardest captivity that we have ever been in the face on the face of the earth.
Right.
Because for one, what's the first one? We don't even know our nationality.
Right.
You don't even know who you are.
Right.
Second, you don't even know you're being oppressed. Right? Thirdly is that the sodomy is rampant and you think it's normal. You got to battle that. Fornication is rampant everywhere. Just think in Babylon, in Persia, in Greece, they didn't have billboards of strip clubs on the highway. Driving in your daggone cart going down to
chariot.
in your chariot. You didn't look up and see your daggone stripper talking about Dollhouse Cabaret open 24 hours. You didn't have to look at that stuff.
And you know what else, Cap? You didn't have a cell phone where you could go at 24 hours a day to watch sin. To watch anything that you lust after. 24 hours of the day. I could be at work. I could be at church. I could be anywhere and still be attached to sin.
I saw a pastor. A pastor was in the pulpit waiting to go
watching porno.
Watching porno. And somebody behind him.
I remember that.
Somebody behind him in the choir was like, "Oh,
look at this.
snap! Look at this."
And you know the worst one of all? They say God will forgive everything.
Right. The Lord don't
That's
matter.
that mystery. Babylon the Great.
Jedi mind trick.
And you, like you said, we dealing with Sodom and Gomorrah. When you read the scriptures, the small and the great was trying to get at the angels.
Same thing.
The little babies right here, same exact
5.5 years old.
5.5 years old, and the old man was trying to get at the angels. The same thing here. I don't feel like a boy. I'm a girl. Let me tuck my buddy. All of this other stuff.
That's just so
That's it, man.
Tuck my buddy, dude.
Don't turn into a song.
I wish
Cut my nuggets.
I wish. Oh, I pray to God I never hear that. I wish somebody.
Daddy, I want to tuck my buddy.
Hell no.
Oh, I repent, Lord. Forgive me.
Rod of correction.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, he gonna have to walk down the line of shame, and all of us up here go slap his ass, slap.
Oh, Lord, forgive me. He did. Oh, forgive me, Lord. Forgive me, Lord.
Now they will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are the Israelites. Take care of us. And our children too. We have repented. Father, you
it sound odd. For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sound wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.